Since my last video, I've been getting a lot of questions around how I went from chemical engineering into the beauty industry, generally speaking. And also, did I study any sort of cosmetic science or any of these type of programs? Now, there are a couple of schools that have scientific programs that are specific to cosmetics and some even into the consumer industry, which I'll list below. But what's really important to know is that you don't have to study a specific cosmetic science program if you want to go into the beauty industry. It's all dependent on what job you want within that industry. For me, I knew I really wanted to start my own company, and so I studied chemical engineering to get a solid background and understanding of sustainability, supply chain, material science, really just understanding how the behind the scenes of the industry works. And I did my master's in product development, which just further took me into a mix of product design, design thinking, supply chain, and then it was a little bit of like an accelerated MBA. I took a lot of business school classes like accounting, marketing, entrepreneurship, and the blend of this really gave me a good fundamental understanding of what's necessary to start a business, but also how to design a really innovative, forward-thinking product and really understand clean and sustainable when it came to chemicals. The reason I took this educational pathway is because I knew I really needed to understand the science behind the business to be able to do the job that I wanted to do, which was essentially clean up the beauty industry. If I didn't understand the materials that were going into formulations, going into the packaging, then how was I supposed to make them better? So again, you don't have to study a cosmetic specific program. A lot of the cosmetic specific programs are around formulation, development, cosmetic chemistry, a lot of things that happen inside the lab. But what I really wanted to do was understand what happens in the lab, understand what happens in manufacturing and distribution, and then create an overall change to clean up the beauty industry, make it more sustainable. And that's why I studied chemical engineering and did my master's in product development.